Okay, so I'm here with Maldrynn, and we're going to do another uncommon quest. I wouldn't call it necessarily hidden, but it's one that not everyone gets, and it is the Captain Sanders treasure map quest in Westfall. Now, this quest begins with a random drop, which is of course Captain Sanders treasure map, and it only drops from Murlocs in Westfall. So we're going to go in, we're going to get down to Westfall and start to grind them. Now, it can drop off, just good old Blizzard, of course, it can drop off the first Murloc you kill, but you might have to do 100 as well. And what do you know, I'm in Westfall. I didn't even know I was in Westfall, but yeah, I guess I sort of stopped off there to log out at some point. So I'm still level 29 on Maldrynn, about a third of the way through, and we're going to go right down this coast and back again in the hope of getting a drop from one of these Murlocs of Captain Sanders treasure map, and then we'll take it from there, and I'll show you all of the next steps once we have it. So I've stopped here at this little graveyard behind Moonbrook. I just wanted to let you know about a little tip, little key to something that happens in Westfall. Westfall can have a couple of wandering mobs. One is a big ripper, a big sort of birdie vulture type beast. And the other is an undead who walks around, patrols the area. And there is a key at this graveyard to which one it will be. If you see the graveyard full of these flesh rippers, then there's a chance that the elite will be around the farm somewhere, flying around and causing problems, because he's about level 42, I think. If this graveyard is full of ghouls, or any kind of undead, then there's a chance that the other rare elite, which is a ghoul, a wandering ghoul, is up, and that's a bit easier to take down. So just there's a top tip from me. If you wondered why the contents of this graveyard changed, that's the reason. Okay, so here we are at Longshore on the coast of Westfall. There are a few people around, maybe doing the quest. There's a quest over here to kill Murlocs. So I'm going to walk down this end of Longshore and head north up Longshore, and we will see what happens. My grind starts now. It's 15:37. Let's see how long it takes us killing Murlocs to drop Captain Sanders treasure map. I was going to say if it drops off the first one I'll eat my pants, but it didn't. The dots should be enough to kill these things, to be honest. Yeah. Not super quick, but... Okay, so they can hurt. Got to keep on top of these barnacled clams if you're auto looting like me. Because, oops, I'm out of breath. Maldrynn. Okay, so about 10, 12 of them down, and no drop. Just carry on up north. Any of them can drop it. These hunters are a nuisance with their beastie. This crab thing. And there it is. How many did I kill? Maybe 15. So we killed Murlocs for less than 10 minutes, and we have now Captain Sanders treasure map. Be warned, guys, look, you can see this quest. You can do it for any time from level 10. Requires level 10. You can get into Westfall around that level. Mostly you're sent here at level 11, actually. And take this quest. But let's have a look at this. Oops. We've got a patrol there. Let's move out of the way very carefully. So, Captain Sanders treasure map. And the quest is Captain Sanders hidden treasure. He says this: if you be reading this, it means that old Captain Sanders is in a watery grave. So my treasure is now yours. You just need to follow the clues. Arr! I guess they're expecting the old, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean sort of accent there. First, you need to find me Footlocker. It's probably half buried in sand by now, along the western coast of Westfall, near the shipwreck. There be lots of shipwrecks, but only one rusty anchor on the coast. Find the anchor, and you'll find me locker. Look in there for the next clue. So off we go, and it's on the shoreline, on the floor. This. Now, if you're low level, you're going to have to clear Murlocs. I may have to kill one or two to get it. So we'll accept the quest, and if I look at my map, I can see just a bit further north. I'll set a waypoint. If you're using TomTom, just install the add-on TomTom. You can set waypoints. You just control and click. It puts a dot there, and on your screen here, there we are, Captain's Footlocker. So I can follow my waypoint to where the Footlocker is, avoiding any unnecessary fighting on the way. These guys aren't actually the target of any particular quest, those hunters, so you don't tend to find too many people killing them, unless they're looking for the map, of course. And there ahead is one of quite a lot of shipwrecks along this coastline. There's a fellow adventurer. Let's give him a buff. There you go, son. So it's pretty well surrounded. If you're, and these are level 15, so you're going to need help or a group if you're level 10 or 11 or a booster. I might just be able to walk up and loot this. Let's see. A bit cheeky. So there we go. We've got that. The Footlocker slowly creeps open. Sand and water seem to be its only contents. But wait, a small crab scurries out with a clue to the treasure in its claws. We'll complete that. We get the next quest, Captain Sanders hidden treasure again. The clue to the treasure reads: good work, matey. Now you need to head due east. East, up the bluffs, east to the road. Look for the old chimney ruins near the side of the road there. You'll find an old barrel with your next clue. So we've got to find this barrel in the ruins of a house. So let's accept that. And we've picked up a clue to Captain Sanders' treasure. So let's do the same thing again on the map. And there it is, it's not far off. Control, right click, and off we go, the broken barrel. So we'll go through this gap in the cliffs here. Here's another little thing. If you ever want to see Captain Sanders, believe it or not, if you go into the TBC Caverns of Time instance for Old Hillsbrad Foothills, there's a lot of these characters in there. If you go to South Shore, and if you go down to South Shore, you can find Captain Sanders and his friend planning the voyage they're gonna make, which I guess resulted in him getting shipwrecked in the first place. So it's interesting to see him there, interesting to witness their conversation. Maybe I'll go into Old Hillsbrad one of these times and just introduce you to all those characters. But Maldrynn and his pals are there, you know, channeling on the gem that became the Ashbringer. And Kel'Thuzad is there before he became a lich. He's strolling around the place with his assistant when he was a Kirintor wizard. So it's well worth stopping once you've done Old Hillsbrad and having a look at all those old characters there. And the character models of the citizens in Old Hillsbrad are in fact the WoW Vanilla Alpha models that were thrown out as the models for humans down there. So go and take a look at them as well. Okay, so here we are at the Broken Barrel. So we're going to pick in this quest at this old ruined house here with the chimney, as he said. Good work, treasure hunter. So Captain Sanders' hidden treasure. Searching through the barrel, you discover another piece of parchment. This one reads, "Now, from this here barrel, face ye north, straight as the crow flies. Keep ye walking till you see the empty jug next to the lone windmill on the sea bluffs. If you poke around that jug, you just might find what you're looking for." So we're off to the next clue. Accept that. Let's take a look at the map and you can see it's up here. So it's a little bit of a trek north here. Control, right click, and old jug. We're heading for the old jug. Now you have to be careful about your route. Probably stick to the path if you're low level, but I'm not low level. I'm, well, for this zone. So I'm just going to barrel on through in a straight line and hope not to pull something. So we can see the old windmill up ahead here, and it's a dangerous place to be, this, because there are gnolls about. That one's dead. If you're low level, again, you're going to need to clear this. But where's the jug? Here somewhere. Oh, there. So here's the jug. You're on your way to the jackpot, adventure seeker, where we shall see. And here we get a first look at the rewards, and it's not a bad little bunch of loot. The one piece I'm going to keep is this Captain Sanders Shirt. Not everybody gets it, and it's not something you can buy. It's a BOP item, and it's pretty unique. So you get that. You're going to get a silver bar, useful for miners, blacksmithers, people like that. Captain Sanders Sash is good for a clothy, obviously. 2 stamina, 2 spirit at low level. If you manage to get this at level 10 or level 11 by being boosted, that's a good one. And an 8 slot bag, again more for the low level, but it's there, you know. That's building your bag space up. So let's see what Captain Sanders says here. Sure enough, deep within the old jug, there is another clue to Sanders' treasure. The ink has run in some places and the paper smells like whiskey, but you can make out some of the text. Now that you found me old whiskey jug, you're almost to the treasure. Just face west from the bottle and walk down to the shore. Once you get to the water, keep going, swim straight west till you find the island with your treasure chest. So it's offshore, and it's not a place that's actually discovered. It's a fair old distance. Should get there quick with my aquatic form. So let's have a look at the map and we can see. So there it is. It's on this island. I know you've always wondered what's over there, but it's you may have even gone there and thought, well, what's all this? But there is, there would have been, had you been there before, you would have noticed that there was a chest there. Not one you could click until this moment. So let's give ourselves a waypoint for the locked chest, and now we're gonna get over there. And here we are. There's a little shack here, no entrance to that, and here's the chest. And we complete the quest, and here are our rewards. And that is Captain Sanders' hidden treasure. So if you like treasure hunting, go for that. You don't need all the clues afterwards, you can get rid of them, just delete them. And there's Captain Sanders' shirt. Let's take a look at that. I'll have to take Maldrynn's robe off to show you it. Let's stick it on. And there's Captain Sanders Shirt. Okay, doesn't look great, but it's nice to have just for the sake of having it. Alright, and the Captain Sanders sash is like a rather fetching bright red cloth waist. Okay, see you for another adventure soon on Maldrynn. Is Warcraft Dad?
Oh crap.